Hello everyone, namaste. Today's video is a little different. I have laid these cards to know about the crash that has happened recently for the flight AI 171. I will also talk about the date and the relevance of the date on which the incident has happened, that is 12th of June 25, and the flight number, that is AI 171. And it also gives signs of few things. So we cannot do anything that is divinely directed. We can only keep the departed souls in our prayers, so pray for them. And you can send your prayers and healing energies to the ones who are left behind, the families and the kids and everyone. So I have been getting these messages, so I had to pull these cards. What I am seeing here is, see, this magician card is here. It's surely telling that it is a human error or misuse of skills. It may be your knowledge. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, but it might have been used incorrectly. Or could be, oh, you overestimated yourself. uh, it could point towards pilot's error, that overconfidence. And the technical failure is definitely there due to poor maintenance. That's a sure thing here. Or it's like, I can control this until everything falls apart, that kind of thing. कि हम करते रहते हैं कि अरे देखेंगे देखेंगे, ऐसे करते करते हम एक चीज को करते जाते हैं कि जब टाइम आएगा तो हम उसको मैनेज कर लेंगे, बट वो मैनेज नहीं होता है, तो इट्स लाइक दैट, पुअरली जज्ड. ऑल्सो क्योंकि ये मजिशियन है तो इट रिप्रेजेंट्स इल्यूजन. ओके, especially when it's paired with this five of pentacles. So it shows you're left out in the cold in that situation. People, and they did not care about the people. ओके, बहुत टाइम से अगर इस फ्लाइट के लिए क्वेरीज थे लोगों को, और मिसमैनेजमेंट था, थिंग्स वर नॉट राइट. सो जब कंप्लेंट्स थे तो दे शुड हैव चेक दिस. क्योंकि अभी इसका जो आम लोगों को है ना, इसके लिए ये बेयर करना पड़ रहा है. दे हैव लॉस्ट देयर लाइव्स. So it's a card of sudden loss and vulnerability. The Five of Pentacles. It suggests those who are in control, who are the owners. They believe that they had things under control. But until and unless something bad happens, no one cares. It's like that, right? So in reality, something vital was missing or overlooked. uh, a false sense of security, and that resulted in this devastation. So definitely neglect, that mindset, abandonment, uh, ignored warnings इतने बार देने के बाद भी, एक neglected system, or people were helpless, even again and again. Even another video, a person was saying he traveled in that before, just before to us. He even pointed out the same few problems there. Okay, so they could have looked once and checked it, that a deeper inspection could have saved many. If See, these things are not in our control. Okay, the magician represents that spiritual power. Magician is also card of initiation, but also it joins this realm with the other realm, that's beyond the earthly plane, that's not visible to us. So it is a card of initiation into a new realm. So the people who were there on that flight say they definitely have traveled to other realm now. Okay, and Five of Pentacles also shows that suffering, left alone, that earthly suffering. So mostly I'm seeing this in spiritual life. So it says they may symbolize departure from this material world to that world, but this is not a kind of suffering or which is visible to those who are left behind, on to us we see it as, they suffered. But this is like a transition of souls. In this whole reading has I have already pulled cards from, angels, ancestors, advice. So even I have got apt card for this. So it's like transition of souls. Their purpose was fulfilled, their karmic lessons were completed. And especially symbolically, if you will see this, so in a spiritual perspective, that thing cannot be denied, death can't be ruled. So one thing is clear, that misused skill or overconfidence has led to loss and suffering of these people, and what seemed under control was not in control. Okay. uh Manually, if you'll see this. And next, with that strength card, so if we see, magician and strength together, so it's like a spiritual test, or karmic event. Definitely, a test of will, or destiny, a larger metaphysical lesson or passage, a moment where human control meets divine will. So whatever the divine has decided, that will happen, ultimately. uh we don't have any say in that. So only thing we get to know here is, during that time of chaos, people were trying to stay calm and guide others through chaos. Okay. They were being guided by the higher forces. They somehow got to know, okay, where they are going, I can say that. So this card also, is a message for those who, the families who are left behind. Okay, that is a message to process that event, that grief, you know that unimaginable loss. So this is for them to, have strength, have that inner strength, and power to rebuild yourself, to move forward in their lives, and honor the truth. That is the magician here. So this is a human error, we can see in that way, and system failure, definitely. But people who suffered the consequences, are devastating, isolated loss. It's like people are left with no responsibility. It's like that. If the officials, or the, people on higher post might have looked into this issue, so maybe things were different to this. So the cards, we have got here, they reflect a spiritual transformation, through tragedy. See, we can't change that. It was a tragic incident, indeed. But the souls involved may have faced this experience with, more strength and, divine support. They had those angels and, higher power with them. And that six of wands show that, they are honored. The souls they have departed, and they are still recognized, they will be, forever. Shows there's one survivor that came out of the odds, and that's beyond imagination. Now see what I have got from the angels. See, Mahavatar Babaji is here, and what else is needed to say? He says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. It's soul expansion. This is a very apt card. This is the guided message for us. That the soul. This is a part of the souls they have departed. We'll also talk about, that Bhagavad Gita that has been found there. I have also pulled cards in regard to that also. So these are very guided messages here. Okay. See, Mahatar Babaji is, he represents that immortal wisdom, the divine guidance, and and transcending this physical form. What he says, mastery of the body and soul. Okay, higher awareness, ascension. Eternal presence. You might be not here. The souls are still there. They will be there for the end of times. Only the body is gone. The souls are, they always live. you know the soul is not bound to death. Six of Wands is, a message that, they are remembered and honored, and, their journey continues with dignity. It's a message from the departed souls. Okay. Like, we are okay here. We are seen, we are honored, and they are not forgotten, Their struggle are recognized, their spirit is strong, and their names will be remembered forever and ever. See, Mahatma Babaji's energy is, associated with liberation from the cycle of life and death. It talks about moksha. Okay. So it's like the souls have completed their karmic journey through this experience, this lifetime. And this was a collective, soul contract that was fulfilled. So, uh, as it's like a spiritual awakening for the collective. A collective shift will be triggered by this tragedy. Okay. So Babaji is giving that, okay, this was not chaos without meaning. These souls have rise above. Okay. From suffering comes awakening. So what looks like, the end is part of a greater unfolding for the collective. Okay. Babaji says that, this event had a higher spiritual purpose, even if it is tragic, very tragic, deeply on the surface. So it's not about just a loss, it's about awakening the transcendence. And we also, hear this, okay, the soul that has departed, they have expanded to other realms. Okay. Now this was it for them. Okay. They were meant to be for only this time period. They have ended their, so okay, so the soul contract was done, their karmics were done. Okay. Now they have departed on, they have next journey to do. Okay. They have other things to pursue. So this is definitely a moment of crisis for those left behind, but we can't do anything about it, because uh, the higher powers are here to tell us that, okay, this was a portal for awakening. Both the souls who were involved in this and those who were affected by, this incident. And next we have Dwal. So it says dharma unfolding. See, if you see the cards here, no, the messages are very connected to the higher purpose, that meets our soul purpose, and that's the need of the time. So Dwal says that remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. It says, it talks about dharma, unfolding of divine order and trust in the higher plan, even through chaos or confusion. Okay. So, Dorkul is, encouraging slow mindful healing. जो कि, हमें बोलता है, reminding us that although we don't yet see the full reason, हमको नहीं पता है कि ये सब क्यों हुआ है, क्या हुआ है, and it is unfolding. Okay. So, if we see Dorkul with this strength card, so it says, have patience and stay grounded in the heart. Then with time you will heal, you will understand things. So the souls who were involved, and souls who were left behind, it shows, their path continues. The life event is a chapter, okay, not the end. So wisdom and compassion will, emerge out of this eventually, okay, from this strategy. And the public, spiritual or global response to this event may shape a future safety, a healing or awakening. Uh, so trust the path, healing will come step by step. What has happened was definitely very devastating on the surface, but this was not a random thing, and this was a karmic turning point, a soul level activation, uh, through courage and that grace and this loss that has happened, truth will be revealed. The souls who have risen, and so those they have left behind for everyone. Okay. If I show you the bottom of, even the bottom of the deck is, saying the same thing. See, this reading is not just any normal reading. This is a channel message, and that's why I had to pull these cards, At the bottom of the deck is the death card. Now, what else we need? See, it this appears like, this is the foundation of the entire reading. Unfortunately, the unseen force is, shaping all the other energies and of these cards. Okay, so this incident was not just a tragic ending, this was a soul level transformation for sure. A sacred passage from the physical realm into the spiritual realm. The souls who have left, they are happy there. If this reading reaches the people, those who are left behind, I hope it reach, so they should know that the departed soul are have a message for them, that that was not the end for them. Okay, it was the beginning of their real journey, their next journey. It was a liberation for them, a transcend it. They were, they did not disappear randomly. Okay, they have just shed this earthly form and, stepped into that light. And so do not hold on to this form. Okay, feel them in the form, they're formless now. Okay, you can, they're always with you. Okay, they will look after you as, angels and your guides. And next, I pulled cards, advice from our guides and angels for why the Bhagavad Gita was found there. Okay, everything was burned to death, but the Bhagavad Gita was saved. Okay, every page of it was intact. So I got this Elmoya card, says, awakening presence, and this Kanonos and hope card is there. So, it represents divine protection. That sole purpose is there. No, there was divine guidance and protection even in the chaos. See, Bhagavad Gita says, okay, it talks about the whole essence of that is about the soul. Okay, so it's a very apt card here for that. There were unseen forces guiding and protecting the souls. Some may have been saved spiritually, if not physically. They are very much safe, and hope is the card of here. That's the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, right? Actually, love and acceptance. Choose loving thoughts. Okay, it shows healing after tragedy. That angelic compassion is there. So you are being told to, after that, this emotional upheaval, to go to the divine. Okay, for those who are mourning, hope brings comfort. It's the beginning of emotional recovery. And even the Kanonos is saying, life force. It talks about, it says that it's like life and death and rebirth. It's a cycle, it's a natural process. So this is just a transformation for those souls who have passed, and this is a regeneration, and that sacred balance of life and death. That is what the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, right? Death, death is here a transformation. It's not a final destination. Okay, it's again the rebirth will happen. Okay, and this wheel of life will uh, keep rolling. And what died physically, we look at it like, uh, in that way, but it was reborn spiritually. So the crash, may have ended lives, but it unleashed, spiritual evolution, that karmic realignment, and a shift in the energy grid, or soul contracts of those people who were boarded on that plane. So, Kannauj, it is also seen as the portal between worlds. Okay, this world and that world. So it has this cosmic and, ancestral significance here with this Kanonos card. So it's definitely a release of ancestral karma for those souls, those people, and activation of bloodline. Earth grids are changing. A collective rebalancing is happening. Okay, So we should take it in that way, the teachings of Gita, what it says. Okay. So this event was not an accident of fate. It was a of soul contact, like spiritual purpose, and that ancestral unfolding. Okay. Though we have seen a heavy loss here, the universe has witnessed this transition, and the universe knows this is a ritual of release for them. Here, okay, the souls who have departed were not lost at all, but they were carried. Okay, and now life has to continue. Okay, light expands, and even we as humans are part of this rebirth. So everyone has to go someday. So that is what the Bhagavad Gita is there to teach, and it's not a mere coincidence, and that's a message from our you know our gods and angels. And now I've pulled two cards from our ancestors and angels. uh, so this is like a message from the departed souls to their families or the collective, okay, that is left behind. Traveler card is here, and it says move in a new direction. Okay, so the soul is letting you know that they have moved on, and not into darkness but into a new realm. Okay. This is a direct confirmation that their journey continues still, and they are no longer earthbound. So they want to say that, okay, I'm not stuck here. I am moving with freedom, with light, and with purpose. Okay, I have other purpose to fulfill. I have crossed into new space altogether. And it's beautiful here. Okay, so don't hold me in the past. Uh, okay, let me fly forward. And indeed, literally, they have, you know, took that flight, and they have entered a new place altogether. And uh, and that's a very good message, embrace the journey beyond this life. And they are now acting as a guardian and a guide for others now. Okay, so they want you to continue your journey without any stagnant, without being stuck there. And then we have snake card, so it says shed old skin. So they might be saying like, okay, we have released this earth form, okay, this identity, and we have shed our old skin, and this shows their transformation into spirit form, okay, free of suffering. Now they are out of limitation or of this physical pain. Okay, so it's like they're saying that they have moved beyond this identity. They have shed this skin, this human form, and they have evolved. So they are now free of any burdens and sufferings they have carried in this life. Okay, so let go of that guilt, okay, and those emotions, and you might be holding on to uh, step into the next chapter. Okay, so it's like they are on a journey, and they from this fire they have walked into light. Okay, so this is not to brief that they have departed from here, but to always and remember that they are evolving and always traveling. Okay, um we can honor the journey, and just pray for their souls, and let them move freely. Okay, the soul is free now, so we wish they walk with peace, and you know uh, we can pray for their families. So this is what the cards are speaking to us. And if we talk about the date, so it was 12th June 2025, which makes it a 9 again. And also, if you will add up the flight number, so AI 171, it's also 9. 7 into like 171 equals 9. And this is the year of Mars, 2025, that equals 9. So 9, if you know numerologically, it is a number of, transition. It's a transition point. So it's like a completion and closing, but not a final closing. It's like a transition number. Okay. So 9 represents the end of cycles. Okay. It's like reflections on your past experiences and lessons learned. So the souls have learned their lessons, their karmic contracts were ended. Okay, so they had to move forward. This is the transformation into the other forms, the other realms. Okay, it's for you know, it's like a spiritual understanding of the event. Okay, it's like fulfillment of a cycle. It shows the release of what no longer serves your path, creating space for new opportunities. Okay, so 9 is that number of cosmic declutter and encouraging the release of outdated patterns or situations, and marking the start of a new cycle, a new journey. So there can't be, I mean, I don't understand how many signs are here. The coincidences are not just mere coincidences. Okay, these are the messages in form of spiritual guidance for the collective and for the families, and that it was like the journey was till here, and they fulfilled their whatever the purpose they were given, and now they had on a new journey, a new purpose, and they have to continue that. Okay, so the crash was not only a tragedy, it was an initiation, and the journey did not end in fire, I would say. It continued in light, further. So those who are passed and have moved into new dimensions, uh, they have become something new now. Okay, this change was meant to happen, and they have moved forward. And it's like the story is not over. The transformation is now. They have this message for the collective, I think. And I was getting, this I was channeling this, so I pulled out the cards, and I think very beautiful, very touching, and whole energy of this reading is, although the death is something you can't defeat, and you have to accept it. Okay, so keep everyone in your prayers, the departed souls. Wish them a good journey ahead, and the ones who have left behind, we send our prayers and healing energies towards them. And notes, I would like to say, death is not darkness, it is a door. So they walk through it. They are not alone, but guided. They are safe, they are free, and they are still with you, beyond that veil. So that's it for this video, guys. Uh, I wanted to make this, so I made this. Uh, Hope the collective gets a message from this. And thank you for watching. Namaste.